Hello there. The use of narrative in the design of restaurants. Now, this is a commonly used term. If you're a designer, I'm sure you're very familiar with the idea of using a narrative. If you've worked with designers, I'm sure there's every chance you will also be familiar with it. If for some reason you have no idea what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to is this process whereby you create a story and you use that story to build the concept and the design and the experience that you want to create. So what's my point? Well, it's possibly a little bit controversial. The most common use of a narrative is in perhaps localizing a restaurant. So let's say if it's in a hotel, let's say if it's in a branded hotel, then the designers will use a story that in some way stems from the local area or stems from the building, what it was used for. Now, we've all done this. We've done it. It's a fairly normal thing to do. The danger, I think, is that these things can start to feel a little bit contrived, a little bit inauthentic, even though the aim of them is to add authenticity. Actually, often they do the opposite. At Faber, we did a thing. We looked at our work and we looked at what we considered and perhaps others considered to be our most successful work, and we realised that it was the projects where the narrative that we'd created had either no link whatsoever to the context, the building, the history, or a fairly tenuous link. And for me, this is the point. This is the whole purpose of a narrative. It is actually to take the designer's frame of reference, the designer's mindset, and put it in a different place. So you will then come up with things you would never think of otherwise. So it is important that what you create has relevance to the customer. It should fit with their needs and aspirations, but it should take them somewhere else. It should uplift them in some way. The narrative within design, it should be a catalyst for emotional connection. If you're still here, still listening, thank you, and I'll see you next time.